What's poppin', y'all? Case Town Business back in the building. Uh, got my Texan hat on, but I'm a Seattle Seahawks fan, 24/7. This is my secondary team that I ride with. Town Business, dig that. So, sneaker talk, boy. So I always get cats hit me up and they be like, where do you get all your authentic sneakers from? Well, I get all my shoes from Nike.com, Foot Locker, Champs, Finish Line, you know, the authorized dealerships. Um, People ask me, do I ever get anything from like a Flight Club and all that stuff? No, point blank, I don't. Um, I have before. I have before. You know, maybe way off, long, 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 long time ago. You know, it's been probably about years and years and years. So no, like everything legit. You know, everything that's on my website that I sell, my shoes, my kicks, caseware.com. Well, caseware.weebly.com. You know what I'm saying? It's all legit, 100% authorized shoes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, I buy them from Nike, whatever, and you get the receipt that I got. I sell them to you. Of course, my prices is marked up. Just what it is. I am a reseller myself. You know what I'm saying? But I resell the authorized, 100%, what I'm saying, stuff. The authentic stuff is what I resell. Um, so, cats always ask, well, the shoes cost so goddamn much. They be like this price and that price. And, you know what I'm saying? Even when you buy them from Nike, they're $190. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to break it down to you why that shoe is $190. And I'm going to break down the resellers, all that. So, why is that shoe so expensive? Somebody has to draw that shoe up. Somebody has to make the mold for that shoe. It's a team of people making that one shoe. So, if you got one guy making the shoe, you got another guy making the mold, you got a team of people drawing the shoe up, sketching it out, getting the sizes and everything like that. From kids all the way up to adults to size 18. Somebody has to make that one particular shoe all the way up to size 18. So, somebody got to get paid. Whether they're making that one shoe is that they make is gonna cost 60, $70,000 to make that one shoe. You gotta make 18 of them. Somebody gotta get paid, point blank. You make the molding for it, then you gotta send it over to China. Stuff gets costly, so that's why that shoe is at the price that it's at when it's in the retail stores. But here's the twist: that shoe gets made in the mold and all that. It has to go to China. China gets the molding to produce the shoe. All the people in that factory may be making that shoe for like 15 cent, 45 cent, or whatever like that an hour. Maybe $1.50 now. Who knows? But you catch from going with this. That's why that shoe costs so much. Because in the U.S., you got to pay that person. So they got to make that back. They got to make all that back. That's why that shoe costs $190. And why is it so cheap over there? Cheap labor. All right. But here's the twist: is Nike says, okay, to the over in China, factory over in China, we want 100,000 shoes. Okay, we make 100,000 shoes for you. Cool. All right, we send you shoes. We do business. Da da da. So forth and so on. Sorry, I'm talking like that, but hey. So don't think in your mind just because they made that 100,000 shoes that they didn't make a total of 400,000. Okay, from going. Now that 100,000 they sent Nike, It's quality controlled and everything. You know what I mean? It's tested, durability, you know, the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? That shoe's tested all the way through. You know what I'm saying? The quality control is all there. Now, on the 300,000 pair that's left that Nike don't know about, it's semi quality controlled. That's where you get your bumper scumps. Marty from South Beach. Niggas funny as fuck, crack me the hell up. That's where you get all that stuff from. So now you got your 98 percenters, you know what I'm saying, your unauthorized, you know, your three grades and everything. And you got your resellers. Because if a reseller has 50 pair of one pair of shoes and don't have a Nike contract, which they do not, don't say you do, because you don't, resellers. Stop it. Then there's 98 percenters. If they talking early releases, samples, 98 percenters. Unauthorized. Bumper scumps. You probably say, man, how this cat know? He just popped up all suddenly. Where he come from? Talking about he got a site, www.caseware.woody.com. How does he know? Who is this guy? What is his credibility? Put it out there for you like this. 2002, 2003, had a chance to go over to China. My homeboy, his family, Asian, they were Laos. If y'all know what Laos Asians are. Went over there with them. Because my partner's mom and them, they had a nail shop. Customers, you know. Customer asked question. I like this dress. You know, do you know anything about how to get this dress made over there? Yes was the question, was the answer that they gave that person. Yes. So they took that magazine picture and they took it over there to China. We landed in mainland China, and some little province off in the way, Gonza, or start with the G, whatever it was, and they got that dress made for that lady. They got more than one dress made, but it was exactly that fucking dress, perfect, everything, off a magazine picture. So then we check a trip. And like, we're gonna go over to Vietnam. What do you mean? A war-torn country? You know. So we hops on a little boat thing to go over there. We gets over there, and it's the military police controls the whole area over there. I mean, the whole area. But you see Nike here, Nike there. Just all Nike warehouses. I mean, from just all over. You know, they probably had other spots, you know, Adidas, all that stuff too, you know. But, you know, because that's who does their shoes. They do their shoes over there. They pick one province over in China, the warehouses, and they contract with them to get the shoes done up. So it gets over there. And now I'm getting shoes for the low. $15, $35. You know what I'm saying? $40, $50. I got the plug. I'm over there. I got the plug. Okay, well, cool. 1,500 of these. 3s, 4, 5, 6, 14s, 10, 12s, 7, 8s. Got the plug. So I get them, boom, ship them over, have them shipped over. You know what I mean? This was before, you know, you could go on YouTube and, you know, cats talk about 3As and Super Mac Perfects, replicas and all 98% and all this stuff. This was before all that. You couldn't go on YouTube and find none of this stuff. You had to research or go over there yourself to get your hustle on to know what's really going down. Okay? So I get the shoes, come back, and I'm slinging them out of the trunk. $80 a pair. I pull up to the high school, pop the trunk, boom. This color shoes for this high school. So I had shoes for the colors of high schools. You know what I mean? Kids is going crazy. Oh snap! You got the R. Brainer Beach cut. You got the Garfields. Oh snap! You got the Quakers, Franklins. You know whole nine, right? So we still ain't them for $80. Somebody get the word. They want to know how to do it. So you tell somebody, boom, and it's wildfire now. It's wildfire. You know what I mean? You know, I meet a guy from New York. You know what I'm saying? He had a shop. I goes in the shop. He got some shit that I ain't got, but I know what's going down. So I says to him, "How you getting these shoes?" He's like, "Man, look, man, you already know." So we do business with each other, putting orders in with each other. You know what I'm saying? Back and forth, back and forth, and that's what you call the sneaker game. That's the real sneaker game. Back then, the sneaker game that I'm in now is totally 100% legit. Everything comes from Nike. That's it. That's all I sell on my site. 100% authentics. Now, that 300,000 shoes that they made up over in China, that hasn't been quality controlled, that goes to the resellers. Now, because if anybody has over 100 pair of shoes and they talking about they got them from Nike, nah, I got the plug, and nah, them is 98%ers. They coming from China. That's all to it. So all these other reseller spots that you guys go to, it's all the same shit. If they can't show you a Nike contract, and it's not just a Nike contract. I'm gonna break it down to you. It's an urban contract. It's a Nike urban contract. That's what it is. That's the first contract that Nike will allow a shop to have, is a urban contract. That's any legit urban shoe store. You know what I mean? They'll let you know it's an urban contract that you gotta have to be able to slang Nikes out of their thing. And when it's an urban contract, you don't get the Jordans. You don't. You don't get the LeBron Jameses. You don't get that. You get the other stuff, the Air Max, the Air Forces, you know, the Air Max 95s and shit like that. You get that shit. You know what I mean? You don't get the Jordans. You know, you to get the Jordans, you have to have it's a certain cap that you have to have for Nike to deal with you. You know what I mean? You gotta at least have about 2-3 million to cover the whole offset, because they're gonna send you what they're gonna send you. They send you over 100 pair of shoes. You gotta be able to compensate for that 100 pair of shoes that they're sending you. You know what I mean? You gotta be able to get them off and so forth and so on. So only way you could get a Nike urban contract. Now the Jordan contract, its cap is way higher, bro. Way higher. So if they can't show you that they have a contract, then it's not, unless they doing what I do. They order them and they marking them up. You know what I'm saying? I order them for $190. I mark them up to $300. They'll sit there. Hey, I ain't gotta worry about wearing them. Somebody gonna end up buying them. That's what it is. But when you buy it from me, you already know that they're authentic. So that's how I know. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's Case Town Business signing off. You know what I mean? If you need to know more about, you know what I'm saying, 98 percenters and all that stuff, go check out my boy Rob Dollar. You know what I mean? And you want to know even more about the UAs or whatever like that, you know, go check out Marty from South Beach. You know what I'm saying? He tell you what it is off top, what it is. You already know. He just say, you already know what it is. That's all to it. If you like it, you wear it. It makes you comfortable inside. You rocking it. You looking fly. That's your shit. Bam. That's you. Case Town been signing out. Dig that, boy. Like the video. You know what I'm saying? Thumbs up. Give me your feedback. You know what I mean? Boy.